I think we are live.
Welcome back to Dadstorm. We had to visit last week, but we back. Week number, episode number.
Little respite.
3
of
the reboot. Yeah. Then it says live and
we
direct
are
up in my corner.
Dadstorm's 2025 series, episode 3. So
of this
Big C
series. Yeah. What's up, man?
Correct. Good morning.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good morning.
It's been a week.
I don't have to go to work tomorrow, so I am like just hella hyped today. Extremely hype.
Nice. So why you got like some kind of reprieve going on?
Just usually Sundays I got to go in and work with my students and stuff, and I just had a student test out yesterday and don't have a new one coming on till next week. So Sunday is just church and whatever I feel like doing after. How was your week, dude? News was good, but how was life?
Life is always good, dude. You know what I mean? Any amount of time spent above ground is good stuff. So,
well, sometimes
I got no
underground
issues.
Stuff is cool, but not like dug in a hole. But I'm saying, you know, I listen to bands you've never even heard of. That kind of underground can be cool.
Hey, what's up, Oni? How you doing, bud?
Oni?
Experiencing a little bit of lag, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm got some serious lag on my end. Like I feel like we're talking on a satellite phone right now.
Do you want to try dipping out and like leave the studio, close Chrome, reopen it, and then click the link again and come back in?
Did you just tell me to turn it off?
Sometimes that
back
helps.
On again, bro. This fucking IT guy over here.
Absolutely did.
Yeah, let's try
That's correct. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Dadstorm, episode 3. My co-host has a little bit of lag that he's working through. Looks like I've got a little bit of lag. Maybe Chrome's not doing too well right now or something. We're going to cover just some basic stuff that's going on right now. Not too much. We had a lot of interesting things happen this week. We had everything just froze. Man, big old lag spike. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and close some windows here. Okay.
How's that? It already seems snappier on my end.
A little snappier. I had to close some windows. I was getting some lag spikes too. I don't know what's going on.
I wonder if it's on StreamYards, because in the interim, after I turned it off and back on again, I ran my speed test and I got very fast speeds. So I don't think, because our internet where I'm at, I'm on satellite internet, super duper fast, but weird stuff will like put big spikes in it randomly sometimes. We literally have a dish. If we get too much snow, I don't have internet. So like I gotta go full like Ron Swanson sometimes and just like, well, we had firewood.
Nice. Well, I guess we proceed. So episode 3, we kind of started the catch up. What did you do this week?
Got a student tested out, which is always awesome. Ran a ton of miles, did a bunch of stuff, trucking wise.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Me and Milo are in the process of, we're probably actually later today or tomorrow going to start our hunter education courses. So I've started diving into that realm, looking into hunting and all that stuff. Because you know me, I've been shooting since I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
Just shooting stuff, but not things that are alive. So I want to. So quick story: my brother-in-law, maybe 4 Christmases ago, brought some venison on a deer he got, and so we were gonna troll Milo, my son. I gotta quit doxing him. We're gonna troll my son. So I set him up with the grill. Hey, grill it. Here's all my seasonings. Here's how to work the pellet grill. Get after it. And so it's done. I tell my son, hey, there's steak down there, and he takes a bite, and I'm like, that's deer, dude. You're eating Bambi. He just looks at me and was like, so this is freaking amazing, dude. And ate half of that deer on Christmas Eve, dude. So maybe 6-8 months ago, he comes up and goes, Dad, can we go get some more of that meat that my uncle brought that Christmas Eve? I was like, yeah, but we don't go get that at the grocery store, dude. We got to go get that meat. And he's like, I'm down. So I've been kind of looking into all that, and holy crap, hunting is the most expensive way to get free food that I've ever witnessed. So that's kind of been taking up a lot of my spare time this week, is just research, pricing, calling everybody I know that hunts and asking them, tons of questions. But it's awesome. I'm excited to get into it once the winter wraps up, because by the time we get our licenses, there ain't going to be anything left to shoot. It's going to be winter. We're going to be waiting for turkeys to pop out in probably April. So yeah, so pretty lockdown week, straightforward, good, busy, but life's good. How's your week, man? What'd you get into?
Had a ton of work at work,
Yeah.
Got a lot of artwork done too, which feels pretty good. Trying to get balance with all the things that I want to do is very difficult, because I got a lot of creative endeavors I want to go on. I got a lot of personal, like, improvement endeavors I want to go on. And there's just not enough time to do them all.
Ain't that the thing, though?
I'm lucky to be at the point where both of my kids are, entering the foray of adulthood. So, like, one's off serving the country, and the other one just got a gerb.
Oh, nice, dude.
She got a gerb at a boba shop.
At a boba shop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How very Asian of her, right?
I mean, just eating up those stereotypes, man.
Yeah, for real. So yeah, so that's a development from yesterday.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
And I'm gonna do a sculpture here. One of my characters I've kind of built out of wire, I think it's a 16 gauge wire. I need to get some 14 gauge to reinforce it, but like, this is spine, rib cage, hip bones, shoulder line, right? So this is going to be the substructure for this.
Some clay.
So I'm gonna be sculpting.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Where are you at on 3D printing? That's not something that interests you, because that seems like
printer. I have a 3D resin bed printer.
Nice.
Never used it once.
Sick.
Well, partially, I haven't modeled anything that I felt like printing.
Right.
And so it's been sitting there collecting dust for like the last 2 years.
I got into 40K when I was trying to do that, and my first thought was like, I should get a freaking resin printer and just rob Games Workshop blind, but I ended up just leaving the hobby entirely because I couldn't find anybody. My plan getting into it was like, okay, I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna show it to like my neighbor. I'm gonna get him hooked, and then I could have games here. I'm gonna get my son hooked. Nobody got hooked, dude. Everybody was like, this is super fun. I'm not doing any of that. because they see me down there for hours, like trying to paint the eyes on a little toy. So
yeah.
I always wondered, like, I bet Scotsman's into 3D printing. That's got to be something, but never touched it, dude.
I mean, it's set up, it's out of the box, but I've never once have I sent a print to it or even attempted it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, which sucks. I mean, it was a good deal. It was like $200, and it was the printer, some resin, and I think for another 120, I bought the washing basin. So after you print it, you put the thing in the washing basin and it swirls alcohol around it and rinses it. So
and then resin, you've got to cure and all that stuff too. So it's
well, no, it cures as it's coming out.
Oh, sweet, dude.
So the plate goes down into the resin bed and dips, and then ultraviolet light starts shooting through the resin bed curing it and baking it right onto the plate, and it lifts it out of the resin. It's a wild process.
Yeah, it's that's one thing when I was looking into it to try to get around Games Workshop and their woke fuckery. Looking into it, they're like, okay, so if you're doing this to make miniatures, understand 3D printing is a hobby in and of itself. You don't just push the button. It's a skill you're going to build. You're going to have to learn how to do it. And I was like, I just took on a hobby. If I take on another hobby to support the already expensive one, my wife is going to suplex me. So we put the kibosh on the whole lot.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I got other hobbies, dude. More expensive ones than that. That side by side I got is just an absolute money pit. So that'll do. And now we're getting into hunting. So yeah, I'll never have money again, but I'll be in the woods a good portion of the year. So that's worth.
Well, it's a good place to be, out there amongst nature.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So, there's something about getting your hands out there in the soil and, actually killing the food that you're eating, the connection you get with that and the grounding you get as a human is important. It's good for you.
Well, that's my plan because I've never hunted. So if I sight, if I'm stocked in and I'm ready to take a shot on a deer and I shoot it and just start crying, what have I done? I'm going vegan because if I can't go out and get my own meat, I'm not going to pay someone to do it. So that's
Exactly.
That's the plan, dude.
Well, my first topic I want to go over is something that I think, honestly, you, you have to be aware of it. I mean, it's you're aware of these things always. Called Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
Have you played it?
No. I want to play it because I've been interested in Escape from Tarkov since I heard of its existence. And from what I'm told, Arc Raiders is Tarkov for people that work 40 hours a week or more. Yeah, because Tarkov's very, very, very hardcore, sweaty game. That's funny you mentioned that. In my little corner of my screen right now, I got a Steam Noto just pop up. Doom is playing Arc Raiders. He just double clicked it and just got into the game. That's funny, dude. But yeah, so I've always been interested in a game like Tarkov, but it's very, very sweaty, very intense, very grindy, and I don't have a ton of time. And sometimes I just want to hop in on a.
Have you watched Arc Raiders at all?
Yeah, it looks freaking dope, dude.
Okay, because me knowing how you are about Fallout, it's very Fallout-y.
Oh yeah, yeah. Very just open world exploration. It's got kind of that funky retro-y type vibe. And it's go out and get gear your guy up and try to get back before you get killed. And if you remember when we played The Division, remember the Dark Zone. Too? It's kind of that mechanic. You lose your stuff, I get your stuff.
Look at this fucking dude, this is unbelievable, huh? I mean, just look at the the visual fidelity of this area. It's Oh,
what is happening?
So the enemies in this game, the PvE enemies, are crazy different kinds of robots. It's like a robo-apocalypse.
Did you see him panic there?
Uh-huh. That's why these extraction games are so gnarly and stressful. Because if you got a backpack full of dank gear, your heart starts
What the hell's
pounding.
flying over here?
Now you don't have any kind of a save point where you keep what you got. You're in jeopardy at all times.
At all times, I believe you got the whole point of this type of game is to go out, explore, collect loot, and get back to a safe spot where you can then vault it,
see if I can put this thing
store it, craft, do all that stuff.
But then you take it out again, you could lose it.
Correct, mundo.
Oh, so there's never a point where you
ain't ever safe in a game like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now, is there a PvP aspect to it?
Yep.
Really?
Oh.
This is one big map. So it looks like he's PvEing right now. Like I said, I haven't played it, so I couldn't break down every mechanic, but I think he's dealing with PvE right now. But there's a chance if me and you were out looking for loot in a duo,
I don't think I can make it.
And we heard those shots, we could be like,
I need
hey,
to get there in 2 minutes and 48
let's
seconds.
go get this guy's stuff.
Kind of sucks.
So I think Sea of Thieves. Same vibe. You got to go out, get your treasure, and bring it back. And if you fight, and you lose your stuff if you don't win. Same type of situation. But this is a very cool post-apocalyptic robots, yada yada type thing.
So he's ascending it right now.
Yeah,
basically.
he's probably just trying to like, okay, yeah, we're out of here.
He said he has to get back to a safe zone in 2 minutes.
Something?
Okay, so yeah. It's probably got a storm type of operation like any of those other games.
Like a battle royale.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way.
So he's probably on some kind of clock. Which that's a good design choice, I think. Like,
I don't think
because if you're just out exploring and
sucks.
nothing's going on, it could get boring. So if they put you on a clock, now you're worried about a clock, you're worried about other players, you're worried about dying in PvE.
Well, he might die here, it looks like.
Made it.
Oh.
My man. Yeah, I don't know if this is released. I know they've done some real big play tests, and people are extremely hype about it.
Oh, yeah. I'm seeing a lot of people playing it.
Yeah, I think it might have dropped like this week.
90 seconds.
I mean, graphically, it looks fantastic.
Uh-huh. I believe it's an Unreal Engine game.
Okay.
And a well-optimized one, too.
It's kind of what a Fallout 5 I would want to look like.
Not going to make it, because I'm sluggish.
So with Unreal Engine, anybody can make a game look like this, but to get it to run on something that isn't a PC that NASA built is kind of tough. But from what I've heard, it's a well-optimized, beautiful, high-res game that runs pretty good.
Oh, fuck.
I want to kind of see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah! I'm out of stamina.
Oh, he's alive. Get him. Yes. Oof. Oof.
Whiffed it.
Whiffed that shot. Yeah. Oh. Better move, dude. Oh, did someone else shoot it? That's sketchy. Those enemies are pretty gnar.
Yeah. Good sound design too.
Yeah,
sounds chunky. The rotor on these drones sounds bitchin'.
Oof.
Okay.
And so he's getting XP for the PvE, so I'm guessing there's like a skill tree and stuff like that too. Dude, we need to get this game, bro. Let's play it.
I repeat, 10 minutes.
Might have to.
Okay. So that gives you a 2 shield recharge. Gotcha. Two shield recharge. I like it.
And so, see, he's just looting, filling his backpack. Once you fill up, you got to try and get everything back to your safe spot where you've got a storage, a vault, a workshop, and everything to craft upgrades. And
kind of like Sanctuary and Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
The hell? Where do we go?
Yeah.
4 minutes.
So in Tarkov, you have to learn the map. I believe in Tarkov, I don't think you could pull up a map like he's doing to navigate. You actually have to learn it.
Head home at the central swamp lift.
So what's he following? Oh, he set a waypoint. I see it. Oh, that's sick. A slide mechanic.
Oh yeah, I'm on Steam. It is out. 21,701 reviews.
Stamina up
all
everything.
Very positive.
Make the game way more fun. So we're not dealing with stamina issues. Stamina, if anything. That's the main one.
So his player name is Diablo VT. So he's got 350 meters to make it. Where is he currently on the map?
I'm going central.
High value loot.
High loot value through here. Gotta be careful.
That means there's going to be other players, probably.
We came this far. Let's just not blow it on like us sprinting by and someone hears us and goes, "Oh, that's a fucking easy kill."
Oh, you in the swamp?
I mean, I could loot this high value area a little bit.
Oh, okay, greedy.
Do you see that intrusive thought he had? That's the whole point of these kind of games.
I could loot this area, dude. And then you're going to trigger some kind of a PvE response.
Or another player who has the same thought smokes you.
We can
you lose everything because you got your hand caught in the cookie jar.
So what's he got here? He's got 80 meters. Sound is really good. Now, is this like a stressful extraction as well? Like,
join you.
That I'm not sure. Let's see. I think he's here.
Can I join you? Can I join you? Can I join you? I want to join you. I want to join you. I'm on your team. All right, let's get in here. Let's get the hell out of here, huh? Let's get the hell out of here, man.
Oh, I thought they were going to betray him. Sick.
Booyah.
Sick. Nice.
Yeah, it's on. It's out. It's on Steam. I've been keeping my eye on it because, like I said, I've been interested in Tarkov, but with my work schedule and life, I was like, dude, I can't get into a game like that.
That looks like a jump in, jump out kind of game.
Yeah. Yep. Little less sweaty, but still has the like high stakes, high stress, all the good stuff you get in those extraction games for sure.
Yeah. All right. What's your first topic?
Let's see. It's over here. Yeah, yeah, it's on sale, $40, and not on sale. It's on sale. So I've got pretty interesting. I mean, I think everyone saw it as far as topics, but freaking Tucker Carlson brought Nick Fuentes out of the woods and onto one of the biggest podcasts walking the earth, which is his podcast. So it was pretty ballsy of Tucker, especially with their history. They didn't really seem to understand what the other one was about, you know. And he brought him on, and there's been articles calling. I think Josh Hammer said the fox is in the hen house and needs to be neutralized. So we've got people now calling to have both of them unalived for talking about stuff on the internet. Did you catch it?
We just go through that
too.
Oh, I watched the entire interview. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we just did that thing. And in that article that Josh Hammer wrote, where he said, because of this, the fox is in the hen house and needs to be neutralized. The whole time, the whole point of the article is Charlie's rolling in his grave because he didn't like Nick, which is true. But I think my vibe from Charlie Kirk is that he enjoyed free speech, even for people he didn't like. You know, like he was. So I don't know about rolling in his grave. I think he would have rolled his eyes a lot if he were still here at some of the stuff Nick said, but maybe not even that with the text that came out before he was gone about his thoughts on a certain ethno state. Yeah, what'd you think, man?
Yeah, it was important, I think. I kind of looked into it. I didn't just go like, "Ooh, he's untouchable. He's somebody you can't listen to or talk about or whatever." I don't let people do that to me. Even they're detestable. I kind of want to hear what they have to say and then figure out for myself what my path forward is. And my sense of it is, I don't agree with a lot of what comes out of his mouth.
Neither do I.
But he does say some things that are provocative in a way where your average person might have had those thoughts.
Correct.
Not those thoughts, but some thoughts in the vein of what he's said. And when I hear him tell his kind of his genesis, his story about how he became who he is.
Yeah.
And all the people that screwed him over.
Uh-huh.
Like seemingly for no reason.
Right.
Because he didn't want to go to Israel.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, you want to go to Israel and take a trip? And he's like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't."
Good.
Oh, you're definitely not an ally. Well, we're gonna destroy you.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what?
Well,
because Tucker said, well, you basically had some off the shelf Republican views right way back when. He's like, yeah, I was a run of the mill, middle of the road conservative.
It's like, so you were like a Mark Levin guy, like.
Yeah, Mark Levin red pilled me.
Right.
And it's like,
just
okay,
regular off the shelf,
Yeah. So yeah, no, I thought it was important. So
yeah, I did too. And I that's one thing I could never stand in the conservative on the right is we don't do the purity testing crap unless it's Israel.
That's the only one.
That's the only one, because that is exactly, everything was good. He was about to get under Ben Shapiro's little wing and all this crap. Didn't end up on the Daily Wire, hanging out with Matt Walsh and all that, and Knowles and all those guys. Asked a question about Israel and did not get an answer on Twitter. You're anti-Semitic. So what is with, I understand the right is a lot more Christian and there's the biblical sense and everything like that about, but even when you don't even talk about the people of Israel or the religion, you talk about the state of Israel purely on a foreign policy level, it's a death sentence. And it was for him.
Mm-hmm. Because there's a wide chasm between the actual people of Israel and the government of Israel. And there's a lot of talk about Christian Zionism right now.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's a distortion of terms. I'm hearing a lot of people go, well, Zionism just simply means you believe that the land belongs to the descendants of Abraham. And, the descendants of Abraham are also the Palestinians.
Correct. Yeah.
They're all Abrahamic
religions. So that means it belongs to Muslims, Christians, and Jews alike.
Right. Yep. Like everyone. And,
everyone. Yep.
Right. So I don't know. Like I'm a Bible believing Christian. I know my Bible pretty well. And, what I'm seeing is not a lot of Bible stuff, not a lot of Bible teaching, a lot of dogmatic teaching.
Right. And I like what Carlson, because I definitely agreed more with Carlson on this. I'm more on that side of the collective guilt. I don't do collective guilt. I'm not a fan of that. So
he definitely took an avuncular tone with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One where it's like, listen, I see you've been through some stuff, at a young age. Maybe dial it back a little bit and see where we're at.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa, you can't talk. You can't even talk to him. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
And it's people.
Is that a thing?
your views evolve, dude. The guy's what, 27, 28 years. He's young, and he got screwed over by the Israel lobby, basically. That the pro-Israel cannot question it purity testers. Yeah, he's pissed. So while he goes a little hard, I don't know how much of it's true, how much of it is just edgelord memery, but I think it's worth listening to. You can't shut people out like that, especially now after my big concern. That was one of my first things I thought about when Charlie Kirk was gone, was all those young men that were Charlie Kirk fans. You just sent them into the open arms of people like Nick Fuentes. You're not gonna
100%.
like, yeah, the left is like, yeah, okay, we silenced a bad guy. No, you didn't, dude. You just pushed them. You're gonna push them further right. And a lot of Charlie Kirk people are probably listening to Nick Fuentes and going, yeah. Because they're
funny you
pissed.
bring that up. Let me show you something. This is something that this is something a lot of people don't want to talk about, because I'm seeing a lot of people equivocate and say Charlie would have, Charlie said this, Charlie believed that, Charlie said this, Charlie just speaking for him.
Yeah.
Let's let him speak for himself right now. Tell me what you think of this.
I am going to continue to ask the question. A 20-hour response in a country the size of New Jersey. That begs a big explanation. And more importantly, America is significantly underwriting the Israeli government $4 billion a year. We as American taxpayers deserve answers to this. We deserve answers. Also, if we're going to get into a regional or world war based on an intel failure. So, we pay for this. What are we buying, right? I got smeared as a Jew hater, an anti-Semite, and conspiracy theorist because I said exactly what I just said. And I refuse to back down despite all the smears thrown at me, because I learned during COVID. I learned when they told us that it came from a bat in the Himalayas. I learned when they told us the vaccine was safe and effective. I learned when they told us that ivermectin was horse paste, that you better keep asking questions because it's the only thing that keeps us free. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's true.
Pretty straightforward, dude.
Yeah. And that's one thing that's driven me crazy, is any question, and Shapiro's the worst with it, dude. You like the Fuentes talked about it on the thing. I tweeted a question and got quote tweeted and called an anti-Semite.
Yeah, he didn't even have 1,000 followers at the time.
Correct.
And he got quote tweeted by Ben Shapiro.
Yeah. So at that level, a positive quote tweet can launch someone's freaking career, dude. Ben Shapiro's huge. So, but my issue with that is you ask a question and get called an anti-Semite by the guy who says, well, you mentioned a crime statistic and people call you racist. You did the same freaking thing, dude. Why does the rules change when it's Israel?
Why does it?
Where's the consistency? I'm a Christian too. I want that land to be safe and locked down. I want to go to the Sea of Galilee. I want to go to Nazareth. I want to take a trip there one day, a pilgrimage. But my Christianness doesn't preclude me from going $4 billion a year. For what? To go kill other Abrahamic people? Like it's people, especially like in the certain sects of Christianity are super on the Israel jock of nope. They're in the Old Testament. God shows people but it's like, yeah, I don't, I follow the Torah and the gospel. And personally, the gospel I like more. I follow that harder. That's what I'm more concerned with. Is the fulfilling of the prophecies, not just the building up to the Messiah. So I don't understand why Christians aren't even allowed to have an opinion on it. It has to be in lockstep with the state of Israel, not even the people of Israel. There's a lot of people in Israel who think what is going on in that region is wrong, and they're correct.
I to this day have never received an adequate answer to what it says in the Talmud about Jesus Christ, that he's the son of a whore, and that he's boiling in human excrement in hell right now.
Yeah.
And then Ben Shapiro was asked that question, and he goes, "Well, that's a pretty bad reading of the Torah or of the Talmud. Let's just say right away." Like, really? It's pretty plain language, dude. Like,
right.
Why don't you explain that instead of just dismissing it out of hand, which is what he does every time someone asks him that question.
Yeah, I've heard his explanation. Jesus was just an anti-Roman rebel. You know, he was just the old school Antifa. Not the son of God, not fully man. Just no, he's just somebody who rebelled against the Roman Empire and got. And that, which is like, okay, I gotta be open in my views. I'm not offended, but like, really, dude, go read the gospel, dude.
Well, which is where we as Christians go, sure, you can have that view, but understand this: we view him as God.
Yes, fully God, fully man.
God, like what you would consider Yahweh.
Yes.
We consider Jesus the equivalent. So for your book to say he's boiling in human feces in hell, please square the circle for me and do it like I'm 5.
Right.
Plain English.
Yeah.
Explain it to me. You know? So, and they can't and they won't. So
I think a lot of that comes from America is Israel first, dude. We're not America first, we're Israel first. And if they start explaining that stuff, people are going to be like, oh, screw you, dude. So yeah, I think Nick Fuentes is someone to keep an eye on. I'm not on the white nationalist side of things. I don't go that far into it, but as far as hearing his story of just asking about Israel and being on the right makes you on the left, it's ridiculous.
I'd like to see him moderate his views and come out of the shadows into the mainstream. And he's a very skilled communicator.
He is talented, bro.
Very skilled communicator.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to cast off any talent we have. We need it all.
Nope.
We just need to get him to moderate his speech a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And we need no more move this. No more purity testing. That's one of the reasons I consider myself to be on the right, is we don't do the purity testing crap. We don't have the checklist.
Right.
So, if that's what we're going to do, because and only do it one time and for one thing, one state, one issue, you might as well just be on the freaking left, dude.
It's odd. So, well, yeah, no, that was a good topic, and that's kind of why I named the show The Internet Breaks Again.
Yeah. No, I just was scrolling through Spotify. I'm driving and I need something to listen to, and I'm like, oh, new Tucker. Let's see if anybody good's on it. Said Nick Fuentes, and dude, I almost crashed that truck. What?
Did you see the internet broke again yesterday, though?
For what? No, I was so busy yesterday. I wasn't even on the internet until like nighttime, dude. Is it Heart Raiders again?
Well, not quite, but it's something that I prayed would happen, and it did happen. So let's just start with this.
Oh, I did see this.
Say please and thank you to me, or else this!
So I show you that.
To
show you this.
I did see this.
Oh wait, before I get to that. Before I get to that, let's get to this. Too good.
Keep Keep it gangster. Keep it gangster, girl. Keep it gangster. Keep it gangster, girl. Keep it gangster. Keep it gangster, girl.
I know what's next.
My God.
So good, dude.
My God. As they say in French, mon Dieu.
Merde. That's the only French word I know.
So I show all that to show this.
It's so good.
And look, the memes shall flow.
Oh, yeah. So,
Happy Halloween, kids. And remember, say thank you.
Unbelievable, dude.
so good, dude. And that's it still trips me out to think the vice president is younger than me. And so he's not like a disconnected boomer politician, dude. He's a freaking millennial, dude. He's into memes. He's into meme culture.
Did you see him?
They tried to get him with that meme when that meme first dropped. Say please and thank you. He thought it was the funniest shit ever.
He retweeted every one of them.
Yes, he did, dude.
Every one of them.
Completely removes the meme power. You know, like if the guy you're memeing on is retweeting and thinks the meme is hilarious, that's a L for you. If you were
that is a major L. It's so funny. They tried to get him with it.
Yeah,
and he put on a master class of how you deal with trolling. You know, like make memes of them until they cry, and then make memes of them crying. He literally make memes until they cry, and he retweeted them and made them cry.
No,
it's great.
Yeah, it's a new game because there's a young crop. There's going to be a changing of the guard on the right soon, and they're not going to be these disconnected neocon boomers, you know. So
well, and to that point, I mean, he did go and speak in front of Turning Point for a couple of hours unscripted and took every question and answered every question.
Yep.
Every one of them.
Because new politicians can do that. That's why Kamala couldn't do any podcasts that weren't pre-approved and scripted, and that's why she couldn't go on Joe Rogan and Trump could.
What's funny is like he took this one question and the guy was kind of cordial with them and whatever, and then like they were laughing and stuff, and then he goes, and we're gonna get to your question in which you're gonna tell us about all the shit we just did wrong. So let's go. It's just like, dude, I'm here for it, dude. I'm here for it,
dude. I'm super duper here for it, and 2028 is going to be an exciting time, especially with if he really is the guy that gets the torch pass, dude, because he's real good. Real good.
Yeah, he's a real one. So, all right, what's your next topic here?
Well, I wanted to do mine kind of at the end because it's not as I was kind of going to roast and make jokes and stuff. So I think we should just go over some of the stuff. Trump's trip to Asia has turned out to be pretty freaking productive, man.
Pretty stunning, actually.
Yeah. So he goes to make a trade deal with China. We're gonna work this out, and just kind of on his way, he gets some rare earth minerals from other countries, so that China has less leverage. And no, it's pretty well played stuff. So. Yeah, what do you got on it? Because I just kind of going through the summary of everything. I've been busy this week and couldn't follow it to the T.
Japan is saved, brother.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm extremely excited to see the direction it's going, because they almost got toppled by the WHO and the globalists. And Japan just in the nick of time fought back and elected her.
Yep. And I like her.
To say this, the first female prime minister in the history of Japan. Madam Prime Minister, please say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you all. 本日、米国の海軍創設250周年
That's a military base. She's
Yeah.
on our naval base.
Uh-huh. And they're hyped, dude.
Yeah.
No, I
Jeez.
like what I seen out of this trip, just as like a broad view of like the strategy of how to deal with China. It's like keep them kind of, you know, work with you and stuff, but try to break America's addiction to the cheap crap coming out of there, the minerals, all that stuff, and try to get some other supply chains to where China can we can kind of isolate them a little bit. And
Well, they've been trying to
force
do
it
that
on
with us
people.
with BRICS.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yep.
Brazil, Russia, India, China, and what's
they're trying
S?
to remove us as the reserve currency.
Right, the petrodollar, which is
Yeah.
basically what's propped up our reckless spending the last 40 years.
Forever. If that happens, we're screwed, dude. We're done.
Yeah. We are very done if that happens.
Yeah.
All us libertarians are like doing the JD Vance meme.
How's the fiat currency going, guys?
You know.
So yeah, I like it. I liked like I said, was very busy, but I caught a cool video of the South Korean jets flying with our boys with Air Force One.
Yeah.
So we got a nice so yeah, we're working on China, but hey, I don't think we forgot about you, North Korea. I like what's going on. But it was a very productive trip, and it's I feel confident in that region for our prospects over there now, where it was kind of questionable for a bit, like, oh dude. So, and I understand somewhere in this deal means China gets reduced access or no access to these Blackwell chips, which is the most important thing, is the AI stuff. And if we can,
I think so,
because if it this is going to sound so unpatriotic, if it was a level playing field, China would win, because it's a dictatorship. They can put their entire economy into it, whereas we're a little different than that. So if we can slow down their chips and let our because we got our Elons, but we also have people like Sam Altman and stuff like that. And I'm more of an Elon style guy than Altman, you know. So we have a pretty diverse section of people that are going at the AI thing, where in China, if they wanted, they could just basically do it on a full nationalized level.
They just dictate it.
It's just a dictatorship. So since we're a democracy and get to choose, sometimes that actually progress happens, but I think at a slower rate. So if we can make it so they can't get these chips, that's perfect. It was going on Ghetto. I can't.
Oh, that's his name's One Gun, but you know,
One Gun.
he's got a unique name. What's up, One Gun?
I'm glad you told me that, because I can't read. That's a lot of letters.
Yeah.
So no, the no Blackwell chips thing is like that.
That's important.
It's extremely important, dude,
because it maintains our edge. You know,
it does,
which is kind of all we have.
That, like I said, they could freaking crank it and beat us, no problem, because they could just immediately. This is what the whole country's doing now, and, we don't have that option,
right? Because we're free.
Yeah, it's not all. There is you can be critical of democracy, and there's pros and cons to dictatorship versus democracy. I'm going to take the democracy every time, because I don't want to live under that. But there are some things where you kind of, okay, well, that strategy doesn't work here. We got to think of something else, and choking the chips off is freaking brilliant, dude.
Well, plus once we move chip making stateside, then unfortunately Taiwan.
Yeah, that's one thing.
China again, brother.
I've thought about that a lot. Is like, they're our homie. So is the plan like, okay, we could build them here? Sucks, dude. Sucks, dude.
Yeah, about that. You know.
So, I don't know. We got years. We got years to figure all that stuff out.
Maybe
if we can make them here, Taiwan, they'll be like, well, we'll invade Taiwan. Okay.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Nope. Good.
Well, which brings me to my final topic, which is kind of out of left field. I haven't talked about it at all. I didn't talk about it in our preview or anything like that, but something that's come across my desk, and I found it interesting. It's something that was talked about before, not with us, but it was early on, and when Trump took office. It's this.
If they decide to separate from Canada and choose to become a 51st state, then they would get a lot of the benefits that we have. And this 51st state, that means America adds another Texas to its states.
Alberta says we want to be independent.
Alberta, Canada.
51st state of the United States of America.
I can't even say what I'm about to say calmly anymore. Alberta, Saskatchewan, and the rest of the prairie backbone have declared what Ottawa has spent decades pretending would never happen. A path towards becoming the 51st through 54th states of the United States. Dude. I've been watching this build up for years now, and it's not a rumor anymore. It's not a rallying slogan. It's a movement with signatures, infrastructure, legal teams all lined up. Canada is in full panic mode because for the first time in living memory, the people who have built this country's wealth are openly saying they're done. It isn't noise. It is revolt with a plan.
It's only coming closer to fuel Albertans to say, look, whether they want independence or not, they're being bashed into a corner to say, we don't have any other choice. If we want jobs, if we want security, if we want a government that's actually going to put our needs and
listen, paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app and
and our ability to produce at the table.
Now, I've seen the government ignore warning after warning. But 2026 isn't going to just be an empty date on the calendar. It is the year that everything will break open. Danielle Smith and Scott Moe have both run out of patience, and every conversation across the prairies feels like a countdown now. For decades, every energy promise was crushed, every project strangled in red tape. Northern Gateway, Energy East, Keystone XL, gone.
How blindingly pissed off the people are.
Oh, of course they are.
And it impacts what they call their Midwest, which is Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, and then you have
billions in investment burned just to please the political vanity of Ottawa and the voters in Toronto and Montreal. Those regions have no idea what they've unleashed, ladies and gentlemen. The deadlines that Smith and Moe talked about quietly a year ago are real. The November deadlines for repealing emission caps and tanker bans are running out. And when those expire, Alberta's government is no longer going to have any reason to pretend that Confederation still works.
It's frustrating.
So, pull up, boys.
That's like a 20-minute video, but the point is, could you imagine adding, I mean, Canadian conservatives are like moderate to liberal Republicans.
Yeah.
But could you imagine adding 4 states of oil territory? Like the 3rd largest oil reserve in the world.
Yeah.
And then they just get to make all the money they want, not Green New Deal nonsense.
The big finger it gives to the Trudeau wing of Canadian politics is not to be understated.
The government collapses.
Yeah. They're screwed, dude.
Like, I think it's like 2/3 of their wealth comes from those territories.
Yeah. Well, one thing with Canada is we've never why is there so much beef or stuff lately and like more tension? It used to be Canada used to be like kind of America. It's like Diet America. Very, very similar. Couple differences, that's like, yeah, no, you can, I guess, but some of the stuff that's going on with Trudeau and this, what's his, James Carney, is that the new guy's name? I know his face. I forget his name, whatever his name is. It should have been pulled.
Definitely Carney. I don't remember what his first name is.
But it's like they're moving away from America and going, and they were kind of where they were that a little bit of Europe, a little bit of America, and it kind of made Canada. They're pushing way harder to the Europe side. I mean, this guy came in. You can't even lift a truck in Canada. So it's a lot of people in the Midwest, and I'm sure their Midwest is I'm sure they have the same thing here. We got our coastal elites and we got everybody else, and people in the Midwest are like, so you took my guns, and they were fine with the gun laws, even though their gun laws before all this started were hella cucked compared to ours. They were okay with it. Okay, that's fine. And they kept pushing. And now it's to the point where your truck's lifted. Hey, that's too high, buddy. Those tires are too big. We need that rubber. So you need to remove your blocks. And so they used to be kinda America, and now it seems like they want to be kinda EU. And I think a lot of bread and butter Canadians are going, hell no, dude. I just wanted to be America with freaking cheap universal healthcare. I don't want all this other shit. So yeah, if you guys want to pull up, dude. We would love to have you. I love my Canadian brothers and sisters, dude.
Yeah. I think Rachel would be an American at that point. So would Loud.
So yeah, dude.
Loud's in Alberta, I believe.
Yeah. I think Retro would be more happy about this than Loud. But
yeah,
you're
right.
Yeah. I think
Retro's in Vancouver.
Yeah, he's towards the west, but I think he would
BC.
be part of this. And even if he wasn't, you just move to a province that's gonna do it before the dotted line gets signed. And hey, what's up, dude?
You're all naturalized.
Yeah. So no, I'm for it. I think it would be great. I don't see the Canadian elite libs letting any of this go without a fight. They're gonna fight it tooth and nail. But you could throw the same ammo back at them because that's their toolbox. So no, we're not letting that happen. And why do you want all these just white Christian conservatives? They're racist. They're bigots. Send them to America. You can deport them without deporting them. Let them go to America.
Awesome.
Oh,
Come on in,
resources.
boys.
Oh, all of a sudden we care about economics, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, now you care about stable economics all of a sudden. Yeah, go
Bitumen's on the menu, boys.
Yeah, dude. No, pull up, dude. It'd be easier for me to get poutine down here. That sounds awesome too. I love
thinking
poutine,
food,
bro. I'm fat.
I'm thinking cheap gas. You're thinking food.
Yeah, dude.
I guess they're one and the same.
Well, we're in different
Spend
states.
what you're
dude.
feeding.
My gas prices kind of just hang, so it's like,
Yeah.
gas kind of expensive, but I mean,
Well, my state tax on over $1 worth of tax is just on top of the price. Unbelievable.
yeah. So yeah, I guess my final topic is everybody's talking about it, the SNAP being cut off, but being ordered to be put back by an agency that straight up, we do not have the money to do it. We can't legally do the thing you're legally asking us to. The thing that I could make a bunch of cruel jokes, and I will. I don't need to pay for your groceries. They're really expensive. You shouldn't have put all of your eggs in the basket of the government feeding you, because the same government could get mad and starve you. So all that stuff aside. But one thing about it that has me confused is on Friday, a couple low circuit judges tried to do that nationwide crap that they've been doing since Trump got back in his second term. And nope, you can't do that. You need to do that. But the USDA is like, no, this is happening because we don't have the funds to do it. All of our funds are gone. So, and the messaging around it is wild. There are people that this is the Republicans' fault, when the Democrats are willing to starve their own people because the Republicans won't sign off on putting funding back in that they've previously cut in the bill. And people say, well, it's illegal. You can't send it to illegal immigrants. That's the lie. No. It's going to states, and those states can have funds that it ends up covering illegal immigrants. Yes, you're right. You can't do that at a federal level, but don't be an idiot. That's not what they're doing. That money gets trickled out to the states, and those states, that goes in their fund. And if they want to use it for that, they're going to use it for that. So, but you have people, oh, it's the Republicans. They hate everybody. No. This is a clean CR, dude. Maintain current levels of government spending. The Democrats won't sign because they want to add $1.4 trillion of extra shit. So
it's unbelievable, dude.
Dude, it's disgusting. It's freaking disgusting, dude. So yeah, all jokes aside, well, like, I get it. I've had points in my life where I've been in a really tough spot. I was never able to get food assistance, but I could see people that need it actually need it. One argument I keep facing when I say, like, yeah, we have 42 million Americans that need it. You're talking able-bodied, working age adults. They don't need it. They want it, and they get it. They don't need it. The people that need it are now getting screwed because of how swollen this system has become, to the point where now it's a political tool. So it sucks all around. You can make all the jokes you want, but I don't know. The whole thing's disgusting. And then people, it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault.
1 in 8.
Yeah.
1 in 8 people are on some sort of government assistance. 1 in 8.
Yeah.
What?
And why? Why? Because Chuck Schumer doesn't want to get primaried.
Unbelievable.
It's
1 in 8.
disgusting, dude. And so you might know, why is he still scared of getting primaried? Because she's not going to primary him. She's going to run for president. And they're not going to put it. Who else do they got? They could put up that could take his seat. He's fine. So cut the shit and sign the CR, dude. I think
honestly,
13 times they've put a vote to reopen it. 13 times, and they won't do it. And now it gets to this point, and they're like, "See, it's the meme with the freaking spoke in the bike, dude."
It 100% is.
Put the spoke in the bike, fall, get up, and freaking Republicans. It's asinine, man.
Yeah.
But the super hardcore libertarian in me is like, get a job, slob. But it's, I don't know. There are people that do need it, and we do have to have a social safety net. But 42 million Americans, I don't think we have that many that would die in the streets without it. Politicians are ass, Chuck. You're right. Absolutely. So where are you at?
The thing is too, so I agree with everything you said. One of the crazy things is like people making TikTok videos about losing their benefits. And like people are like, oh, well, let's just go to your timeline. And they're like, 4 videos before that one were like, I'm losing my benefit, my Snap card, whatever. And it's just like, oh, just picked up World Series tickets. What?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just got the brand new iPhone. Like, what?
That's the crap that's the shit we need to weed out. And weeding out, this isn't weeding out. The government's going to open. They're going to figure it out. Trump is probably concerned because there are voters that voted for him that are on assistance that are probably pissed. I'm hoping they're smart enough to look at the big picture and go, he has nothing to do with this. But
it's not his responsibility. This is a legislative problem.
This is a legislative problem. It's a clean continuing resolution, dude. Hey, we're not going to add anything. We're just going to keep it going. Just
so gross to even say that.
It is,
because it's like they won't pass a budget. A CR is literally just it's a stopgap that they just continue to stop the gap.
Yep.
They don't pass a budget. I don't know. They're talking about removing the filibuster and stuff, and I'm like, don't do that, dude. Don't do that. This is like, that is a poison pill you're swallowing now, and it's time released for whenever they take power again. You're going to get screwed.
Yeah. And it's the same thing I told everyone during the Obama years. They're like, "Oh, this is good." I'm like, it's not going to be good when a guy you don't like gets all this executive power. The pen and the phone. Oh, this is good. This is good. It's executive action. Look, they're doing good stuff. Let's see. Been working my ass off. Promotion was delayed for a year, and I'm trying to hang on to what I have. They're crying about losing handoffs they didn't work for. Fuck off. Amen, dude. Amen. I got 2 kids, and they eat a lot of food, and one of them's a vegetarian, so we got to pay extra for like the hippie stuff. And I got to feed someone else's kids too. Someone my age. Dude, I look at these people, they're skinnier than me. It's like, dude, I'm freaking fat, and I still can get off my fat ass and go get a job and at least do something, yeah. So, but back to the point I was at was when Obama was in office, the pen in the phone, see, this is what you got to do. And I said, yeah, this is what happens when a guy on the other team gets the same power. And it's the same with killing the filibuster.
I got a pen. I got a phone.
Yep. I got a pen and I got a phone. And then Joe Biden just walks into the jungle. Well, we got an auto pen.
Yeah. We got a machine
So-
that controls the pen.
Did you see the Trump's presidential portrait of Joe Biden? Is
This
the
is the auto pen.
dude?
Yeah.
The memer in chief, dude.
We don't deserve him.
No, I saw a meme that was when the UN stuff happened, when he went to the UN, said the UN turned off his teleprompter to mess up his 15-minute speech, so he spent an hour talking shit on the UN. There will never be another one like him, dude.
No. Well, and right, there should be some serious sanctions and investigation done to who shot
for that. The escalator, the teleprompter, whatever. The escalator.
The escalator.
What the fuck, dude?
That opens him up to danger.
Yeah.
Like being stationary like that.
Yeah.
And trapped. People in front, people behind. Can't go nowhere. Yeah. Whoever did that needs to be prosecuted.
I saw a post once when that happened on some trucking group I'm in, but it's just a political group of people in trucks, basically. But someone was like, dude, this is insane. That's freaking dangerous. And all the freaking, oh, don't be dramatic. Calm down. It's like, dude, they've already tried to kill him twice. What do you mean calm down? 3 times.
There was a third, yeah.
Where? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, there was a third. And actually on a fourth, they found a sniper nest outside in the forest outside of the White House.
Holy crap.
They found a gun stand. Yeah, a tree stand.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a lot of deer in DC, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Secret Service did their normal sweep and they're like, wait a minute, there's a tree stand right there. Yeah.
So yeah, no, but the people, oh, chill out, God, you guys are so dramatic. It's like, dude.
Yeah, the pro assassination side has to be right once.
Yeah. Yeah.
The ones doing the defending can't be right or can't be wrong ever.
No. Not now, not ever.
Yeah.
So yeah, on the snap thing, it sucks, but I think there's a lot of people it does suck for, but there's a lot of people it shouldn't suck for. Because I watch a lot of TikTok, dude, and the people that are bitching about it, like you said, you scroll 5 videos back and their carts are fuller than mine when we go shopping.
Yeah.
So,
like, I don't think that snap card will buy all that.
I've seen some of them. Well, if I don't get my food stamps, I'm gonna start stealing food.
Yeah. I've seen the videos of people going, what would happen if I went grocery shopping up in your house? What you gonna do? I don't know. Slice you in half with one of my katanas. Put a pistol muzzle right up to the underside of your nose and walk you out to my front door. And then if you refuse to leave, split your wig. I don't know.
Let's get you out of here. Yeah. Well, what would you do if I just rolled up and stole your cart? Well, you're gonna have to think about what state you live in when you do that, because you do that where I live, you're gonna make it very far, dude.
Yeah. Well, what about if when you walk into your car, I just go and I just take that cart full of groceries?
You're gonna get capped.
Good luck trying. I mean,
you're gonna get capped.
I'm probably gonna toss you on your skull, and you're probably gonna be paraplegic the rest of your life. But okay.
Well, like, you got to think of some states. Some states, castle doctrine applies to property as well. Those groceries are my property. Oh, you're taking it? Where do I live? Let me do. Yep. Boom. There you go. That's what would happen if you came up and took. So.
Well, there's stand your ground states, no duty to retreat states. There's all kinds of different interesting ways to interpret the law depending on where you live. So
luckily where I'm at, I don't think we have to deal with it, because I'm like probably the poorest person in my neighborhood. So
yeah.
So I told my wife, if you're going, she was like, oh, I usually go shopping on Friday, because it's, it's less crowded. I was like, go Saturday, dude. Go Saturday. It's gonna be less crowded today. So hopefully they just sign this CR, because America's watching, and they're watching. You want illegal immigrant free healthcare for illegal immigrants, and you're willing to starve your own people to get it. And Chuck Schumer, he doesn't want to lose in a primary to the girl that's going to run for president. So
yeah, I don't think their messaging is making it through.
No. And then normies, even normie non-political people that don't read into it can just look at them. Wait a minute. Open the government. You guys shut it down. What do you mean? The damn Republicans need to open the government.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones that turned it off. So we'll see. Hopefully it gets handled, because I hate to sound like a dick. I'm way more concerned about military members and their pay than the SNAP benefits. So
yeah, I got a vested interest right now in making sure one of them gets paid. I've already said to him, I'm like, if you run out of money, dude, just let me know.
Yeah, you have to Venmo some SNAP benefits of your own, dude. So
yeah, you run out of money, son, just let me know. I'll give you some.
I'll set you up.
Yeah.
So not a lot of cool stuff this week, some bummer stuff, but it's been a good week, and man, we're so blessed. We got another week just coming right up, dude.
Front loaded, ready to go.
Yeah. So what's the plan after the show? Now that we're wrapping up, what are you getting into today?
More remix, more WoW remix. Nice. I've got this monk. Surprising.
No.
Yeah. I can solo mythic raids now. So
remix is so broken, dude.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna pass 400% versatility. 400%.
Yeah, so you just don't take any damage and do like a crap load of damage.
The only time I ever take damage is if I have a debuff on me that does proportional damage to my health, which, 20% per second or whatever. That's the only time.
Yeah.
And other than that, regular direct damage doesn't hurt me at all. Like, I out heal it. I reduce it taken and I out heal it. So it's like, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's whatevs, huh?
That's tons of fun. But our creators.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
No,
might pick it up. I watched Doc play it for a good hour or so, and I was like, man, this looks like fun.
Looks like fun, dude. I've been waiting.
The lost part of it, I'm not a fan of the lost part of it, though.
Don't be a girl, dude.
I know. Just like, that was one of the reasons why I quit playing the Division. It's because I kept getting jacked, and it's just like, man, pissed me off so many times.
You're looking at it the wrong way. So I do this with my kids. Well, what if this bad thing happens? Yeah. What if this bad thing doesn't happen at all and everything just goes according to plan, which is more often the case.
True.
Yeah. See, Chuck's in, dude. It looks freaking cool. And I've been, you know me, like, remember when I tried to get you to EVE Online? I was like, oh, it's sweet. You could literally like have your entire life ruined by this game. Dude, it's so cool.
Yeah,
so I love those high stakes games like that. Like Tarkov, I've always been interested, but I was like, well, I'm busy, dude. I'm busy.
Yeah,
I can't. That's why I play a lot of those dorky little builder games, because there's no commitment to require to build a town in the forest.
Speaking of no commitment, are you going to be getting on for midnight for a little while and checking it out?
I'm going to check it out. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'll even make it to the. I don't even think I made it to the raid tier in War Within, did I? I think
no. Dragonfly was the last time you raided with us.
Yeah. So maybe midnight, I mean, is definitely more kind of my jam. So I might hang out for a bit.
BM Hunter's looking pretty tasty.
It's hard to commit to. I mean, how long were you like when we getting the show going again, dude? I gotta freaking.
Took a couple years,
dude. I'm just
3-4 years, something like that.
Yeah. So next year, I'm just gonna have a regular old office job, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and when that comes about,
wait. So I just start at this time, and when it gets to this time, I just go home. Fuck you, mean, dude.
Right.
Oh, it's gonna be glorious. But yeah, so it's hard for me to commit to because it's a tier system, work, but then family after that, and then after that is my other stuff. So with me working as much as I do, we try to make sure at least one day a week we do some family thing. Like I don't know if I told you, dude, I bought a clay pigeon launcher. We're going to go out back and shoot trap after the show. Not trap music, like shoot clay frisbees out of the sky and pretend they're birds.
You did.
So, yeah. Yep. So yeah. How did we get on this? Oh, Arc Raiders. So Arc Raiders I'm in because that looks like a drop in, drop out. You can like have a family and a life and everything and still enjoy it. Midnight, I can't play WoW super duper cas. You know this. If I can't go into where I'm at least showing up consistently for raid and downing bosses and moving my guy, I'm miserable and I end up just bowing out, you know. And that sucks because I missed the freaking goblin raid.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, it's life, dude. Plenty more video games where that came from. So yeah, me after we wrap up, as soon as wife gets back with her performing her necessaries and my Dutch brothers, we're gonna go out back and shoot frisbees out of the sky to learn how to shoot birds out of the sky. Because all that talk about me getting into hunting, yeah, there's the sporting, the outdoor aspect. I was full of crap on that. I'm fat and I want to try pheasant. It is all food. They're like, oh, you could go over the counter bear tags where you live. I was like, I don't want to eat a bear. I want to eat an elk and a bunch of pheasants.
Yeah.
And some deer.
Now, I sent you an AI music
fire.
I sent you an AI music thing. Did you listen to it?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. AI music is offensive. I'm not on the I know I'm like, hey, AI art's bad. You're like, no, it's fine. I'm like, no, it's terrible, dude. AI music too. But no, it is really good, but it offends my sensibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
at first I'm like, what am I listening to, dude? And then I hear her start going into the Dadstorm stuff. I'm like, oh, you AI freaking generative scumbag, dude. You freaking troll. I forgot to reply to that text, but
you didn't. Well, no, I figured why you didn't reply to it. But I'd like to play it for the show right now.
Oh, play it, dude. They're taking our gerbs, and hey, I don't have time to make the tunes we need, so this guy have to do.
We tackle life hacks, shine a light on the grind. Laughter in the day, I see the stress behind. Late nights on the climb, but we rise with the sun. Balance in the duties, man, it's never just fun. Yo, parenting's the journey, we share every mile through the ups and downs. We embrace the style, from the cartoony tales to teen rebellious strife. We seeing John Jay living that dad life. To join the fam, come hang with the crew. Yo, it's Big C and John Jay, we bring a fire. Talking about the dad life, wolves never tire. Kids throwing tantrums, irritates and dreams, politics, life struggles, but we reign supreme. In the Dadstorm Show, we keep it real. Laughs and tears, that's just how we feel. Dropping knowledge bombs while we sip that brew. Two dads united, it's a guide you through. Come and ride with us, keeping it tight. Dadstorm Show, we shine so bright. Yeah. Dadstorm Show, we shine so bright. Come and ride with us, keeping it tight. Dadstorm Show, we shine so bright. Yeah. From school drop-offs to the late-night chats, navigating close on parenting just like that. Got the world on our shoulders, but we bear it with pride. With a cup of coffee and a crew right by our side. John Jay's got the wisdom, Big C's got the jokes. Facing up the serious with the light-hearted folks. Life's a roller coaster, ups and downs we embrace. In the Dadstorm Show, we find our own space. To join the fam, come hang with the crew. Dadstorm Show, we a Dadstorm Show. Teach your verbals care. Yo, the juggle work and play, keep it green, so we play from the four cars to base while they learn to drive. With jokes on the table and wisdom in the air. Big C and John Jay, man, they make quite the pair. So grab a seat, let's talk about the rhyme. Dadstorm Show with our stories unwind. From sleepless nights to the school that they face, navigating life at their own damn pace. Politics and laughter throwing light on the scene. Two proud fathers living out the dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I may have used AI just now to ask how to DDoS that website. No, I'm not talking shit at school, but this AI stuff is we're all screwed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all screwed.
Well, I mean, hey, it was I did it so that maybe Big C would make us a theme song.
Yeah, light a fire under my ass.
Could be some mealy. It doesn't need to be hip hop. Could be a little bit of
I'm literally
power
just
metal.
gonna go to. I'm literally just gonna go to UDO and type synthwave. And I'll be like, yeah, I made it, bro. I made this. It's so good. You gotta use those synths, bud.
So good.
Oh, good times.
Right on.
Well, I guess that's it for this week. There ain't
That's
going to
the
be
show.
no shortage of shit to talk about in this day and age. So we got more for you guys next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Oni, One Gun, Chuck, you guys out in the chat, appreciate you. If anyone else out there who sees the show afterward, if you like, comment, subscribe. Eventually, we'll be moving this over to our Dadstormshow YouTube channel. Be a little bit different. Because at the moment, I can't get streamers to connect to it, which is really bad. But
yeah,
I'm going to try. We'll figure it out. So eventually it'll move over there. But until then, come back here. We'll be back next weekend, next Saturday morning. Hopefully less glitches and such.
Yeah. Maybe get some lighting, get my camera. I don't know. I kind of like the saturation of this shirt and this camera. This might be my show shirt, dude.
It's pretty dense.
Kind of like it, dude.
Pretty dense shirt, dude.
It's like a cell-shaded GameCube game from the early thousands. Do you remember those when they were just cranking those cell-shaded games? I like it, dude.
Yeah. A little bit of Robotech Battle Cry.
Oh, yeah. What was that? The shooter
That
one,
was
the spy
PS2.
one. 13, I think it was called. Something like that.
Golgo 13.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
All right. We'll see you later, everybody.
All right. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.